You're exhausted, and you don't know why. Not the "I worked too hard" kind of tired, the kind that lives in your bones. You keep a bottle of water close because your mouth never feels wet anymore. You drink, and minutes later, you need the bathroom again. You laugh it off. You say it's nothing, because admitting something is wrong feels scarier. But your body keeps whispering. Your vision fades for a second. Your heart races after simple tasks. A small cut takes weeks to heal. You start losing weight, not because you tried, but because your body is breaking itself down. And here's the truth that hits hardest. Diabetes doesn't crash into your life. It creeps in, quiet, patient, unforgiving. It feeds on sugar, it steals your energy, and slowly it damages your nerves, your eyes, your kidneys, before you even realize you're sick. But this story has another ending, because the signs were there, because prevention was possible, because control was still within reach. The question is, will you listen to your body or wait until it screams? This is Biokini Podcast.
Let me first try to define diabetes for you in the medical terms. Then I will try my best and see if I can explain it to you in a layman's term. Okay. So I think medically we define diabetes as a chronic condition, but it's a chronic hyperglycemia, that is high amount of sugar, you understand, that is due to either one, two, or both of these factors, either due to insulin deficiency, you understand, your body is not producing enough insulin. You understand, insulin inaction, you understand, it's producing enough, but then it's not getting utilized as much as it should be. Or the combination of the both of them. You understand? So in short, diabetes is a condition, you understand, which affects the body's metabolic system, in the sense that you as a person, your body, as an entity, will not utilize the glucose, that's we call it sugar. You understand? And then the reason why it's very, very important is because it is a building block, in the sense that when it's metabolized, that's where your body gets energy to perform some other bodily functions too. Blood sugar is just a name given to it because, first of all, like when you take in nutrients, they have to go into the blood, you understand, before they get transferred into cells, you understand. But blood sugar, it's a carbohydrate, you understand, be it simple or complex, it's just carbohydrate, you understand. They are the ones that are sugar, and then I don't know, it's just like the name implies, it's blood sugar, because at that rate the sugar itself is in the bloodstream. You understand? It all goes down to its presentation, you understand. And then for the most part, this condition is not something that you might actually start noticing unless it got to a point where it started affecting your body, you understand. And then I think some of the earliest signs that you might see from your body, so your symptoms, not signs, excessive thirst, you understand. You just find yourself, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, you just want to drink water, and that is due to the fact that you are urinating excessively too. You understand, it comes with excess hunger too, like small now and there, you just want to go and find something and eat. And then there is weight loss too, because you are not utilizing sugar in your body has to now break down the fats, you understand. You have Yes, sir. So that they could get at least energy somewhere else to continue their daily bodily function.
What?
I think they both have similar symptoms. You understand? Just that some of their complications differs, but they all have the same symptoms of excessive thirst, excessive hunger, excessive urination, and weight loss. These are the four hallmark signs of diabetes mellitus.
Okay.
It's a chronic condition, right?
Yes.
And then I feel like it's actually not a nice thing to have. You understand? Because it has a lot of complications that some that you might have despite control of your blood sugar. You understand? But then it's just a chronic condition. You understand? It's not a death sentence. The fact that you have it doesn't negate your ability to live a long life. You understand? Yeah. As long as you are controlling your blood sugar, you are doing what you are avoiding what you are told to avoid doing, then you should be able to live a long and healthy life. You can't say it causes diabetes, you understand, but then it's just okay, it increases the risk of having one. You understand? Maybe like I don't know, your body is I don't know, it's a temple in such a way that it measures everything that you require. You understand? Maybe after all the what's it called, your development and all that, it has calculated that okay, this amount of sugar that you should be having, you understand, by day. So the moment you are taking extra, then it has to produce more insulin to cover for that extra you take in. You understand? Okay. So once you continue to live that lifestyle, you understand, I think the logic is that the cells responsible for producing insulin will either start dying off, or the receptors themselves, which are responsible for activating that insulin, will start to their function will start to run down. So that's the thing. They are not really taking enough sugar, not a positive factor for diabetes mellitus. They are just a risk factor. They increase the risk of having diabetes mellitus.
Oh.
I think the one that is preventable, or that you can delay the onset of type 2 diabetes mellitus.
Insipidus,
I know insipidus is a different
thing entirely.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's type 2 diabetes mellitus that can be prevented or delayed. You can delay the onset of. You understand?
How please?
By living what's it called, by changing your diet, reducing sugar intake, exercising well. If you're obese, I say reducing your weight.
Yeah.
Understand exercising and some other forms of prevention that you can incorporate. Understand? Yeah, well, take it this way. That thing you don't want to be amputated, it's already dead. The nerve supply dead, the blood supply there is dead. You are just carrying along a dead food, walking around with it. So I don't know, like if you are a traveler, or if you are a traveler and you have a lot of luggages, and then that luggage contains some of the things that can no longer fit you. Maybe a cloth that you have when you were young that could no longer fit you. Is it not better to get rid of it so that you have a lighter look? You understand what I'm saying about it? So we are not holding on to anything, because what you're holding on to is already there. So I'd advise to just make peace with it and then go ahead with amputation, so that it wouldn't cause more problem with you. And then just because of it's dead does not negate from causing problems for you too. because it can be a source of very serious infection for you, and it's your condition. You might not really be able to what is it called, survive some conditions when they happen to you.
Okay.
Well, I feel like it is first of all for people. I think that especially here around in Nigeria, around our side here, the misconception that people have that okay, if you have a condition, then there has to be a cure for it. It shouldn't, like, let's just do away with that mindset. It's something. Okay, yeah, there are some people that are living maybe from hand to mouth, and they are managing their life. They are not dying. Understand? So if you are having those some conditions, there are things that you can do. There are drugs that can be given to manage them, not cure. Okay, it's just manage that you can understand, and then it's, if you manage it well, then you will live your normal life. You understand, healthy life, though with some what's it called, complications that are also attached with the disease. And then for people my age, and then people that are yet to have it, I'd advise they I don't have a rethink of the way they live their life, because there are a lot of diseases, not just there. That's just whenever you think of, well, whenever you want to think of something, they will tell you, okay, it's obesity. It's obesity. You live a sedentary lifestyle right now. You understand? You find somebody taking a lot of sugars. You find somebody taking a lot of fats. You find people just being on their self without exercising. Understand? So you just have to, I don't know, incorporate self-care into your daily routine so that you reduce that risk of having type 2 diabetes. And again, it's not a death sentence, it's just a chronic condition that needs management. Understand?